we had a meet and greet as the convention ends, and there was this guy who he was sweet, but it was one of those people that wouldn't take no for an answer. He was like, "Hey, you wanna be friends?" And I'm like, "Sorry, I just, you're sweet, but I don't really have time for, new friendships right now. I'm not looking to make friends here at the moment. I'm a little occupied, But it was one of those moments where it's just like, little lad didn't take no for an answer. It was like, "Yeah, well, we have the same hobbies. Maybe we can do this together and whatnot." And I'm like, "Sorry, I have my set friend group. I barely have time to give all of my friends the attention they deserve, So like, I'm sorry, but like, it's really sweet. Maybe in another life, Yeah, and security probably got a weird feeling because, well, I looked at security like... So, eventually, because the con had to close, security was like, "I'm sorry, lad, but you've got to go. Like, the building's closing. We're literally leaving." But as we were walking around the con, going to gamer subs, being like, "Hey, thank you. It was so nice. Thank you for everything. We spent time there." Our security guard noticed that he is sticking around the whole time. The building is closed. You're not supposed to stick around, but he's sticking around. So we were at the booth as they were disassembling the booth and, hanging out, saying thank you to the gamer sub staff and everything. A bunch of beautiful people. Everyone who's gone to TwitchCon has met the gamer sub staff. They know they're just a bunch of amazing lads and doodads. So yeah, word got around, and our security guard was like, "Let's not go outside yet. Let's stay here." Because we wanted to Uber back, but Uber took a long time. Everyone at the convention wants to Uber back to the hotel. Everyone. So the Uber literally takes like half an hour to get there. Literally half an hour, But the guy was still around. The guy from the meet and greet, he was still around. He didn't leave. He was always just lurking from a distance. He kept being around the whole time. And so eventually we were like, "Oh, I think the Uber should be here soon." Because we thought the Uber was really close. He was only like 800 meters or so away. That is literally less than a minute of driving. So we go outside, and he's also just being around. Like, he's coming outside and he's just staying around. He's like always there. But then the Uber took forever because traffic was not smooth. There was way too much traffic, even though it was only 800 meters, which takes like... It takes like what? You can walk that distance, but the Uber wasn't going there. So my security guard was like, "Hey, this dude right here, don't look at him, but this dude, I think he was wearing white. I don't really remember. Let's just claim he was wearing white. The dude in white right there, he's been following us ever since the meet and greet. He was that last person in the meet and greet. Let's go walk down the convention center. Let's just walk around like the entrance to where the car should arrive from." So we went on a walk, and he kept following. Still, he's just... We are next to the parking lot. He's in the parking lot, just sneaking across the vehicles, just like figuring things out. And the security guy was like, I'm gonna be real with you here. I'm gonna handle the situation. You go into this hotel and I'm gonna handle this man. So we walked further into the hotel. Yep. He still followed us all the way to that random hotel. Security guy was like, hey, can they stay here for a second? I just have to handle an incident real quick. I'm from security so-and-so. I work for this client. I just want to make sure they get into the car. And so he dropped us off at the hotel. He went outside. He handled the case with the stalker. And when Uber arrived, he escorted us to the Uber and make sure that the guy in the shirt isn't getting into any car or any other mode of transportation to follow us around. And that made me go, you know what? Maybe I should just... I'm not saying that got to me, but maybe I should just... It's been difficult to leave convention centers. It's been difficult. And like... It's not been as bad difficult as in, oh, stalkers everywhere or disrespectful. No, like people being like, oh my god, Lily, and they're so happy and so lovely. But it makes it really difficult to get to wherever I need to be, you know? So I was considering maybe I just bring a spare outfit and drop it off at Gamer Subs, and whenever the day ends, I will just change into this outfit in the Gamer Subs booth and, you know,